Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bistro. This is our French restaurant. When you think of France, you think of wonderful cuisine, delicious wines, soft, gentle atmospheres, and we have all of that here in Le Bistro, which is located on deck 6, toward the front of the vessel just before you get to our casino. We're very proud of the wonderful menu that we have here that was conceived by a very well-known French chef. And rather than me explain it to you, let's see exactly what sort of fare we have on offer in our Bistro restaurant.
Bonjour, Mr. Gary.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Très bien.
Ça va bien.
Okay, oh, that looks wonderful.
Welcome to Le Bistro.
Thank you very much.
And tonight my recommendation is going to be the duck, or the Dua de Canard.
Aha.
Okay? It comes with Madeira sauce.
Yes.
It's the most highly recommended dish in Le Bistro.
So the guests are always happy with this
Exactly.
one. Yes, but it's beautifully presented, which is of course part of the French cuisine tradition. Not only should the food taste good, it should look beautifully presented, and it certainly meets the bill. What about starters, appetizers? What else do you have?
For the starters, try the escargot. It comes with garlic butter. It's really, really good.
Very traditional.
Very traditional.
Right.
And then for your main course, as I said, the Dua de Canard, the duck.
Yes, okay.
And at the last and the best part.
Yes, I was hoping you were getting to
Yes, the desserts.
that. The desserts.
And the best part of the desserts in Le Bistro is this is the only restaurant on board that serves desserts with no calories.
Right.
Okay?
That sounds wonderful. It sounds wonderful. We'll see how true it is. What is your recommendation for desserts?
My recommendation, try the chocolate fondue
Right.
with fresh fruits. You have to dip the fruits into the chocolate sauce.
Right.
It's really, really, really good.
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
And it's no calories.
Excellent.
Again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've dined here many times, and the service is excellent. It's very discreet. It's a sort of, it's a romantic atmosphere, isn't it here?
Exactly.
So whether you're celebrating an anniversary, a birthday, or just the fact that you're on a cruise, this is a wonderful place to be. Thank you very much. Is our chef around? I'd like to ask him a few things.
Sure, right.
Thank you very much. Hello, chef.
Hello. How are
You're
you?
the one who prepared the duck.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. I lived in France for many years, and I recognize this as one of the typical dishes. What are some of the other specialities that you would be anxious to let our guests know that they can try here?
Well, except the duck, we have a lot of menu.
Yes.
We have lobster also.
Lobster.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
And we have also a steak.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's wonderful steak what we have here in Bistro.
Yes, I can imagine.
And as complete menu,
Yes.
we have a from appetizer also, like a mussel. It's a nice also. You
Oh,
know,
beautiful.
a black mussel.
Yes.
It's served with a reduction of the cream.
Right.
Yeah.
Mussels are a typical dish. You get them all over France, but in particular in the northern part, they have them usually served in a kind of wine sauce. But this sounds wonderful. What else do you have?
We have also asparagus.
Oh, very good.
Asparagus sauce with a sabayon.
Yes.
That's nice also.
All right.
It's for the appetizer too. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have a charming chef who does an absolutely fantastic job here. And I hope you're going to take the opportunity of testing his culinary skills and spoiling yourselves while you're on board. So from Le Bistro, bon appétit. Welcome to the Jasmine Garden Restaurant, ladies and gentlemen. This is the heart of our Asian cooking traditions here. We have many opportunities for you to enjoy the exciting traditions of the Far East in a culinary style. Just behind us over here we have the teppanyaki room. That's where you see those two huge cooking plaques and people sitting around it. You'll see the chefs throwing their cleavers and knives up in the air, dropping eggs out of their hat, juggling salt and pepper shakers, but the most important thing, making the most delicious food you can imagine. That is an ancient Japanese tradition and one that we are very proud to present here. So it's part show, definitely very much part of your culinary experience. We also have over here our sushi bar. I think everyone these days knows about sushi. It's a very, very popular tradition, and often on our sea days you can even enjoy it as a lunchtime event. We have shabu shabu. For that tradition, we're going to Mongolia. It's a kind of hot pot where they have a broth where you cook the different meats in it, and there are 4 tables that are equipped to do that. So you might want to try something a little bit different. Right now, we are in the Jasmine Garden restaurant, and this is where we've taken from all the different parts of the Far East, copied their traditions and put them on our menu to give you an unforgettable and varied experience here. We're talking about Japan, China, Korea, Thailand, so many places that have such rich traditions in food that we are delighted with the complex but delightful menu that we are giving you. And to show you one of the typical dishes here, we have one of our delightful servers. She is a waitress that is as charming as her outfit. Here we are. Oh, that looks delicious.
Ni
What's
hao,
that?
Gary.
Ni hao.
Kung Pao chicken for you.
That looks beautiful. Describe it just a little bit. What's in there other than chicken?
It's a chicken breast
Right.
with Szechuan peppers and a Kung Pao sauce, and it has peanut.
It has some peanuts in it. Is this a sort of spicy dish, or is it quite normal?
It's a little bit spicy because of the chili,
Right.
but you can take it out.
Oh, you can order it without
like
that? Oh,
Yes.
excellent. Right. If I were to start with something here, what would you suggest? What would be a typical thing for me to enjoy?
We have more appetizer here, but I will recommend the crab wonton, which is crab and then cream cheese, and it's fried.
Right. I personally like spring rolls. Do you have spring rolls here?
Yes, we have vegetable spring rolls for the vegetarian, and we have a vegetable dumpling too, and you have a choice of steam or fried.
Excellent. Now, people tend to associate rice and noodles with Oriental cooking. Do you have that on the menu?
Yes, we have 3 kinds of noodles. We have Singapore noodles, we have Cantonese style lo mein, and we have the vegetable chow pan. And here you can get fried rice too, with the shrimp, chicken, beef, or mix with that.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. Now, I like desserts. Do you have anything that would really delight my palate?
Yes, all these good desserts are here.
Huh?
But the high recommendation is the creme brulee with three different flavor, which is green tea, ginger, and the red.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
It's
Now,
really
I've got an empty glass here. What would you suggest that I fill it up with that would be traditional?
We have 2 cocktail here, which is the wasabi cocktail and the Japanese martini. We're offering a Japanese beer too, which is Sapporo, and then the sake,
Yes.
which is we have 2 sake. K.GLADING, we're serving it hot,
Right.
and the mocha pearl, we're serving it cold.
Oh, this is wonderful. That sake, of course, is the traditional rice wine from
Yes,
Japan.
yes.
Well, this is absolutely wonderful. And ladies and gentlemen, there's something for everyone here. As I said, teppanyaki, you've got the sushi bar, you've got the wonderful shabu shabu tradition from Mongolia, and you have excellent fare like this, served by the most beautiful waitresses in the entire fleet. They're all on board the Jade, and all you have to do is book for this restaurant to have an unforgettable evening. I hope you will do so. We'll see you here very soon. Tak Bing, bye-bye, and bon appetit. Bom dia, bem-vindos a Moderno. This is our Brazilian restaurant. We have a tradition here called churrascaria. It is the most popular way of eating in Brazil. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great restaurant for you to enjoy because it's located in our atrium area, but up on deck 8. So you have all of the wonderful music that's playing in the atrium to accompany your fine dining here. As I said, this is a Brazilian tradition. Brazil is synonymous with wonderful meat. So for the meat eaters, this is an absolute nirvana. You have this menu here, which is an inspiration from the traditions of this cooking. but I'm going to invite an expert on churrascaria to explain it to you. So, in addition to this meat, you have a buffet that has the most elegant salads. Bom dia, como está? You've got soups, you've got all sorts of starters. And tell us now about churrascaria.
Well, churrascaria is a traditional Brazilian style of smoked meat, roughly translated from the Portuguese. It means barbecue.
Right.
So here we have like 10 kinds of different meats that we serve one by one on a skewer.
Right.
Bring it on a skewer, and then as we pass, you have these cards when you come to the restaurant.
Yes.
These cards.
Huh?
The red one means that you are having a break. You're not ready to have the meat yet. When
Yes.
you turn it on the green,
Right.
we come with our meat, and as long as you are green, we pass by, and circle.
So it's sort of a rotisserie. It spins around and cooks it. Oh,
As long you keep your card green, we keep coming.
Right.
So you make a really cool
Does
stuff.
anyone ever turn it to red?
Well,
Very rarely,
yeah, they do.
I know my
They do
staff, this is their
sometimes.
favourite restaurant, and I think some of them have actually been dragged out of here screaming at closing time because they still, this is wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. It really, when the staff eat here, you know
You know
this
it's
is a
a good
very
one.
special thing.
But we also have some vegetarians, purely vegetarians.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because we
excellent.
have also a lovely salad bar.
Right.
Lots of selection of salad.
Yes.
European salads, and we have also shrimp cocktails. We have the potato salad, we have prosciutto, everything.
Excellent. All right. Now, I love sweets. I like dessert. What can you tell me that would be typical and delicious here to end my meal?
I like the papaya creams.
You like papaya?
It is blend of papaya and vanilla ice cream together with the cream of the cassis liquor.
That sounds very tempting. So what would you suggest I fill my glasses with that would really complement this wonderful food you described?
Well, with the Brazilian cocktails, of course, we have classic caipirinha, pomegranate caipirinha, and decaf orange.
Excellent, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen this is a very popular restaurant. In addition to the great food and the wonderful music, you have excellent service. It doesn't get any better than that. And once again, 050 will get you a booking here. We'll stop by a reservation desk. And we hope you will come here and enjoy it. And as they say in Brazil, boa apetite.
Appetit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cagney's traditional American steakhouse. This is all the way at the top of the vessel on deck 13. In addition to fantastic food here, you have the best views in the entire ship. So if we're overnight in a port or we're sailing anywhere, you can have beautiful views while you're enjoying this exciting fare. Now, in addition to all of the great steaks that we have, there's a very detailed menu. You will want to pour over each and every item, and when you're finally ready, you can order. And we have the best waiters that you can imagine here to bring on some very, very delicious food. Ronnie is one of our top waiters here, and oh, good grief, look at that.
Hello, Gary. Welcome to K.GLADING Steakhouse.
Thank you. That is a steak.
Our recommendation is the T-bone.
T-bone, yes.
We serve the premium Angus beef here.
Right.
Steakhouse.
That's beautifully presented. Now, I know it's difficult to imagine that someone would refuse that, but suppose they've just had another steak. What else would you recommend they have as a main course?
As a main course, we have a variety, wide selection. We have a lobster, if you want. We have
Lobster?
lobster, yes.
Yes.
We have the salmon.
Salmon as well?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Vegetarian, we have a vegetable casserole as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
Now, this would be my main course, obviously.
Yes.
What would you suggest I start with? What is traditional up here?
As an appetizer, I could recommend we have the shrimp cocktail, we have the crab cakes, we have the oyster racapiller, and
Yes.
you should try our clam chowder as well.
Oh, that really is a wide selection. Now, I enjoy my desserts probably more than I should do. What would be a typical dessert? What's your favorite?
There's all of them.
All of them. Well, I know the feeling. But
My recommendation is the chocolate espresso chocolate brownie and raspberry cream brulee.
Oh, tell me a little bit more about the first one. Anything chocolate's got my attention.
The chocolate it comes with macadamia nut ice cream as well.
Right.
Served with that.
Oh.
And it's a flavored espresso chocolate brownie.
Oh, excellent. And what was the raspberry one?
Raspberry cream brulee.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that sounds absolutely delicious.
The best we have here.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this. You've got the best steaks you can possibly imagine, a wonderful selection of seafood, a list of starters that just doesn't end, and then to top it all off, those unforgettable desserts there.
Good.
Smiling staff and excellent ambiance. So enjoy it, and I hope we're going to see you up here at K.GLADING in the very near future. Buongiorno signori, sono benvenuti al ristorante italiano. Welcome to Papa's Italian Kitchen. This is the authentic Italian food at its very best, and we are very proud of this restaurant. It's located all the way at the back of the vessel on the port side on deck 12. In addition to excellent food, you have beautiful views. Once again, if we're in a port or we're sailing, you still have that same beautiful surroundings outside that you can enjoy while you're tucking into some delicious Italian food. Let's see exactly what we have on the menu. Bring one of our waiters over. Oh, that looks wonderful.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Glading.
How are you?
Here.
Thank you.
Very well,
Yes,
sir. And how are you?
Hungry.
Hungry.
What do you have here? This looks wonderful.
For tonight, we have the Gremonata Virshank. It's gonna be our traditional Italian food. It comes along with creamy polenta and a very interesting sauce. A sauce that I think you're gonna really enjoy if you're gonna have one of our best wines. It's called the Rufino Chianti, and it comes all the way from Tuscany, Italy.
Of course, Chianti is well known. So this is veal shank, and you said polenta.
This is the creamy polenta, sir.
Polenta. This is a sort of maize, a corn sort of thing. It's absolutely delicious. Now, I've lived in Italy for 13 years, and Italian food is known all over the world, of course. If they didn't want to order this, what would you suggest?
Sir, I would recommend for them a ribeye steak.
Yes.
It's one of the best things we make here. And it comes along also with the Italian polenta that is covered in cheese. And some of our other options include pasta, the lobster pasta that is very good. It has a very interesting sauce, the fettuccine sauce, and the carbonara, for which we get plenty compliments.
Yes, I can imagine. Now, I live outside of Genoa, and Genoa has pesto. Do you have any kind of pesto?
Yes, sir. We have the pesto al crema. It's a pasta that comes along with creamy pesto sauce and the cherry tomatoes.
That sounds very, very good indeed. Now, I believe we have the top chef who's working in here. Could we invite the chef over?
Yes, sir, of course.
I'd like to ask his opinion on a few things. And well done. This is absolutely beautiful. And I've personally experienced the service here, and let me compliment you on it. It's friendly, it's always smiling, it's very Italian. So well done. Chef, welcome to your restaurant. Now, I'm impressed. This really is absolutely beautiful.
It's a wonderful.
It is. And when you think about Italy, a lot of people think about pasta, but they also think about pizzas. Tell us about your pizza here.
Pizza, we have three kind of pizza here. Yeah, but I know that everybody love it. It's a nice pizza crust. It's a thin one and crispy. Yeah, they can choose whatever they want. You know?
Right.
And if they don't want whatever we have on the menu, they can request also what they want to put on a pizza.
Good. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Pizza we have, yeah.
Brilliant. Your desserts. I always like to get to that point of the program. What kind of desserts would you recommend?
Well, the dessert we have a tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
That's already
I'm already sold, but carry on. I love this one. Just as much sweets as you can.
That's very nice tiramisu. That is a special one we have here on Italian only. We serve that one only in Italian. We have served also in the dining room, but this is the different one.
Right.
And this is like an Italian with tiramisu.
Oh, it is. I've tried it, and believe me, this is better than anyone's granny can make at home.
Yeah.
Any of the other desserts you're particularly proud of?
We have also this pugata.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is also a nice one.
Right.
And we have also a cheesecake, a traditional cheesecake. Yeah.
That's very, very good indeed.
Good one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the best way to top off your meal is with a typical limoncello. That comes from the southern part of the country, sort of from Naples on down to Sicily. And it's made with the zest of the lemons. And you also have grappa. Grappa is a sort of distilled brandy. And these are lovely ways to end your meal. Of course, you can also order a great cup of Italian coffee to finish the whole thing. So thank you very much, Chef. I will definitely be a regular client here. Makes me feel at home being here. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at Papa's. May I wish you buon appetito.